Hello everyone, this is a quick update on the Synchron deck. I just wanted to share with you guys a few changes that I made to try and get it to be more consistent. Currently, it is pretty inconsistent. If you do not go first, there's a really good chance you just like brick straight up because you have a lot of removal, like a lot of removal. I feel like the removal is necessary just because if you go against a Eldritch deck, you're just kind of screwed, right? Actually, let's make this change now. We're gonna take out this guy, Cyframe Omega, Frame Lord Omega, and we're gonna chuck in the Shen once again. I think that will be a better use of a extra deck slot. Okay, so we're running the Jet Synchron at 1 now. Instead of 2, we're running 1 just because I feel like you're gonna be doing it once per turn, right? Either one of its effects. And by the time the second turn rolls around, you probably wouldn't need it. If you do need it, you have the the Cyber Synchron as well for a level 1 target if you need to special summon it from the grave or something. You've got Dotscaper, Fleur Synchron, Triple Doppel Warrior, 1 Maxi. I don't like running multiple copies of Maxi. I do realize that it's a target for Junk Synchron, but I'd rather just go first. You know, this deck is more catered towards going first. I say that with the 2 Lightning Storms and the Feather Duster, but those are just purely because I hate Eldritch decks. I might take this out depending on how I feel in the future. We're running triple copies of Caligo, Claw Crow, 1 copy of Synchron Carrier, triple Junk Converter, triple Junk Synchron, double Fire Ant, Escator. Let's do this actually. Okay, that makes it a lot better. 1 Fire Ant Escator, because it is a hard once per turn, so it's not actually that viable. 1 Steam Synchron, triple Ash Blossom, double Escator, Harpy's Feather Duster, Monster Reborn, Rotor, Pot of Avarice. I don't see people running this card in their deck. It's such a good like way to draw cards again, and it also brings back a bunch of like synchros into your extra deck so that you can actually use them in the future, or even to continue combos. 1/1 triple tuning, double Lightning Storm, double Living Fossil, 1 Black Garden, and double Call by the Grave. The extra deck is about the same as the previous video where I showcased the Nibiru deck, minus the Shen. Alright, so let's jump into a game and let's see the full potential that this deck can actually bring through. Okay, so this match I'm going to be showcasing, it's kind of like a Synchrons versus, I don't know, some kind of burn Time Lord deck. It's not the best showcase because I'm not versing a like high tier deck, right? At the same time, I just want to showcase what this deck is capable of. Obviously, if he does come up with like a bunch of negates here on the field, I'm just straight up fucked, right? Like, what can I do here? I mean, I could still do stuff. Don't get me wrong. I can Junk Converter to bait out like an Ash or something, but and 1/1 to bait out something else with by discarding the second Converter, leaving the tuning in my hand. Yeah, so I can go through a few negates, I can bait out some stuff, I can still do things, I can tune into another Junk Synchron to special summon back a Junk Converter into the rest of the whole gang. But yeah, here we go. He normal summons the special summons the Time Maiden, tributes, adds 2 Yugioh? I don't know. Normal that sets a card and ends. Reason why I say burn over just a normal Time Lord deck because I Lightning Storm here to hit his Just Desserts. I haven't seen that card in a while. It's like a very old burn card, right? It doesn't seem very ideal, but that's fine. I guess if you're cutting people's life points in half, it's fine. We're going to a TG here to special summon the Junk Speeder. Generic combo to start off with. I'm assuming he has no negates. Well, he doesn't have any negates because of the tuning that I played first, right? So tuning, I could grab a... what I should have done, actually. I did grab a Junk Synchron, but I should have grabbed a Jet Synchron instead, or an Exile Synchron even, right? To just dump something into the grave. And then we have Junk Synchron in the grave instead. So now I can't draw this, and also I don't have the graveyard effects, but it's fine, it's fine. Special summon it with the Speeder. We're going to 6 here to draw 2 cards. I really like this combo. Draw 2 cards, and then Fleur Synchron into the 6th into a Crystal Wing to stop any Nibiru's if it's not too late. And then you can special summon a Junk Converter from hand or whatever. In this case, I rotate into the Doppel Warrior so I can have a target for the Fleur Synchron. Like a different one, like a better one, right? So here comes the Doppel. I've already used Junk Converter's effect, so there's no point in summoning him. He's just a generic level 2 right now. I can't summon him from the hand later on though. We've got the doppel effect as well. So we have the doppel effect plus the cyber. Oh, sorry. When I said Axial Synchron, I meant cyber synchron before. We've got the 2 tokens coming in, and then we have the level 2 synchron, synchro summon. After we draw a bunch of cards. See, it's just so many cards that we're drawing constantly, like adding more potential to the combo, adding new cards, adding more material, right? Here's the Cosmic Blazer. And then we special summon the Ant into Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler pitches 5. I think we add the Junk Synchron. Yeah, Junk Synchron to hand. And we have the Living Fossil to continue combo, as well as the Jet Synchron Engrave. We go into the Metal Marcher. Okay, the Martial Metal Marcher is actually such a good card. Like, I actually did not realize how good he was until I got like had a lot more experience playing it, right? Like, this deck is not easy to play. You have so many potentials and so many combos you can go into. To create the biggest board, it does require like a bit of thinking. And this card, when I first got it, it was just kind of doo-doo. I didn't know how to use it, but now I do. It's a really good continuer. Once you have a full board of like, or it's especially good after you have, where's the boy? Yeah, Celestial Double Star Shaman. If this is on the board, you sync into any level 1 non-tuner, for example, Doppel token. And then you get it back from the to summon the Martial Metal Marcher, and then you get it back as another level 2 tuner, and then you can use the Martial Metal Marcher to sync into whatever the Celestial Double Star Shaman summoned. So that's like any level 2 non-tuner, right? So that means you can get a free 5 there. Usually go into Axial Synchron just because you have the tuner available already. Because this, don't forget, does turn anything that you sync into. And there is a bit more lightning. Sync into a tuner, so don't get like confused by that, right? If you sync into like a where's the Garden Rose Maiden, she does turn into a tuner as well. Be careful. Yeah, but you have that combo potential, and then you still have the level 2 for the Cosmic Blazer afterwards. Let's keep playing here. So we go into the Hot Red Dragon Abyss, and then we go into the Herald of the Arclight. So let's do some counting. Yeah, let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 negates. Like, this makes me happy because I can just stop the entire board. The Hot Red Dragon Archfiend does play really well into the Time Lord because I can just negate it and kill his ass, right? It doesn't matter what he has in his hand or the field, we can just kill him. And the Garden Rose Maiden to special summon the Chaos Ruler. He could have like summoned himself back actually, but the Garden Rose Maiden does have that potential. Also, now that we've replaced the other few cards from a previous deck with the Chaos Ruler Hot Red Dragon Archfiend package, we can now have 2 more targets for the Garden Rose Maiden. And as you guys just saw, because I replaced the Psychic Boy, I keep forgetting his name. Frame Lord something, right? Because I replaced him with the Shen Shen, I now have the potential to bring back Shen Shen, bring Shen Shen in, and then get the Maiden back, and then summon the rest of them back as well. Special summoning this guy back and special summoning this guy back with the Garden Rose Maiden is massive, right? It's just like an Omni negate with the Hot Red Dragon and a Monster negate with the Crystal Wing. It is once per turn, but it is still so nice to bring it back so easily. And this guy's just a big body at this point. 11 Fossil to bring back to level 2, and then we go into the Satellite Warrior just for fun. Nuke his ass, and then we bring him back by himself. Here's a full board of 6 Synchros. What are you gonna do with 4 negates? Yeah, that'll be the showcase for the potential of this deck. It's just like literally as big as you can get your board. You can't go any further. Maybe by somehow getting out the Shen Shen as well. But yeah, alright, take it easy. See you guys.